Wimbledon. Alexander Zverev ignites mental health conversation quite alone. When Naomi Osaka candidly discussed her struggles with anxiety and depression at the 2021 French Open, it ignited a significant dialogue within the sports community and society at large about mental health and the necessity of addressing these issues. Since then, more athletes have openly spoken about their mental health and sought help, diminishing any previous taboos. However, Alexander Zverev, a three-time Grand Slam finalist, reignited the conversation with his remarks about his mental state following a first-round defeat at Wimbledon this week. I feel very alone out there at times. I struggle mentally. I'm trying to find ways to kind of get out of this hole. I keep kind of finding myself back in it in a way, said Zverev, who finished as the runner-up at the Australian Open in January but faced a challenging season that prevented him from surpassing Jannik Sinner for the #1 ranking. Alexander Zverev expressed a feeling of isolation at Wimbledon, stating, "I feel, generally speaking, quite alone in life at the moment, which is a feeling that is not very nice. It's not a feeling on a tennis court, it's just a life feeling in general." Players at the All England club were asked on Wednesday about Zverev's comments. Some empathized, while others offered advice. Amanda Anisimova, who reached the French Open semifinals as a teenager in 2019 and took a break due to burnout 2 years ago, has since returned and advanced to the third round at Wimbledon with a win on Wednesday. It's tricky. Every one of us goes through something at some point in our lives. We have our bouts of negative times. It honestly takes some self-reflecting, figuring out what's going wrong, or how I can create a lifestyle that I enjoy. I feel like there are so many factors. For me, personally, it was finding people that I could confide in and whom I trusted. People that I could talk to, Anisimova explained. Alex talked about feeling lonely. A lot of people struggle with being lonely, especially on the pro circuit, she added, noting that taking a break from tour life really helped me, and I'm happy I did that, because I came back with a new perspective, felt refreshed, and I feel like I learned a lot about myself. Wimbledon athletes discussed the importance of therapy for mental health support. Top-ranked Aryna Sabalenka, a three-time major champion, revealed that she worked with a therapist for 5 years. It's really important to talk openly about whatever you're dealing with. It's really important to be open and to talk about what you are experiencing, because if you keep it inside, it's just going to destroy you. I think that's kind of like something happening to him, Sabalenka said. I think Zverev just needs to open up to whoever is close to him. At the Australian Open, Madison Keys, who won the title, spoke about how therapy helped her achieve greater happiness and success in tennis, a sport where losses are common and expectations can be overwhelming. Our identity becomes very wrapped up in being a tennis player. That's great, but when you have tough weeks, months, or years on tour, that can take a toll on how you view yourself as a person, Keys, a 30-year-old American, remarked on Wednesday. So being able to dive into that and figure out how to separate the two and know that you're not just a tennis player, you're a whole person with many great attributes, interests, and different aspects in your life. When a reporter asked the No.3-seeded Zverev after his loss to unseeded Arthur Rinderknech on Tuesday whether he would consider therapy, the 28-year-old German responded, "For the first time in my life, I'll probably need it." He described his current mindset as follows: "I've never felt this empty before. Just lacking joy in everything that I do. It's not necessarily about tennis. Just lacking joy outside of tennis, as well." Andrei Rublev, a 10-time Slam quarter-finalist from Russia who is seeded 14th at Wimbledon, commented after his win on Wednesday that life on tour itself is not the primary issue for someone like Zverev. Swipe left for next video. Tennis is just the trigger point, Rublev said. It's something inside of you that you need to face. With AP Input's latest blogs.